Hello, I'm Carlos Rosso Suarez, and this is the CRS channel. We are going to continue with our pre-calculus exercises and problems, and now we are going to start our exercises related to solving equations for our variable x. So here we have 3 exercises in which we have to solve for x. Okay, first one, 2x plus 7 over 5x plus 2 equals 2x plus 3 over 5x minus 1. Second one is 2 over x plus 5 plus 3x minus 5 over x squared plus 5 equals 0. And the third one is square root of x plus 3 minus square root of x plus 8 plus 1 equals 0. Okay, now let's go to our first exercise. We pass 5x minus 1 over to the side to multiply 2x plus 7, and we pass 5x plus 2 to multiply on this side 2x plus 3. So we have 5x minus 1 times 2x plus 7, and here we have 2x plus 3 times 5x plus 2. Okay, so 5x times 2x is 10x squared, 5x plus 7 is 35x, minus 1 times 2x is minus 2x, minus 1 times 7 is minus 7. 2x times 5x is 10x squared, 2x times 2 is 4x, 3 times 5x is 15x, 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, so 10x squared cancels out with 10x squared. We have 35x. Here we have 19x. So we have, we have 35x minus 2x is 33x. We have minus 7. On this side, we have 4x plus 15x is 19x plus 6. Okay, so 33x minus 19x is 14x, and 6 plus 7 is 13, so x equals 13 fourteenths. Okay, so we can just check this out by replacing x equals 13 fourteenths in this expression. So we replace that into x plus 7 over 5x plus 2. Well, we end up with 2 times 14, that's 28. I'm sorry, 2 times 13 is 26. And 7 times 14 is 98. So we are left here with 26 plus 98 over 14. And down here we are left with 5 times 13 is 65, and 2 plus 14 is 28. So we have 65 plus 28 over 14 here. So the 14s cancel out, and we are left with 26 plus 98 is 124, and 65 plus 28 is 93. So we have 124 over 93. 124 is 4 times 31. 93 is 3 times 31. 31s cancel out, and we have 4 thirds. Okay, now 2x plus 3 over 5x minus 1. So we replace x equals 13 fourteenths here, and we have 2 times 13, that's 26 again, and 3 is 42 fourteenths. 5 times 13 is 65 again, and minus 1 is minus 14 fourteenths. 14s cancel out here. We have 26 plus 42 is 68. 65 minus 14 is 51. 68 equals 4 times 17. 51 equals 3 times 17. And the 17s cancel out, and we are left with 4/3. So 4/3 equals 4/3. That means that our solution is correct. Okay, now we go on to the next exercise, and here we have we multiply 2 times x squared plus 5, and we multiply 3x minus 5 by x plus 5, and we are left with x plus 5 times x squared plus 5 as the denominator, which that we can, these two terms we can send over to multiply with a 0, and we are left with simply with 2 times x squared plus 5 plus x plus 5 times 3x minus 5. So multiplying that, we have 2x squared plus 10, and x times 3x is 3x squared, x times I'm sorry, 5 times 3x is 15x, x times minus 5 is minus 5x, and 5 times minus 5 is minus 25. Okay, so 2x squared plus 3x squared is 5x squared, 3x squared plus 2x squared plus 3x squared is 5x squared, 15x minus 5x is 10x, 10 minus 25 is minus 15. So we are left with x squared plus 10x minus 5 equals 0. We have common factor 5, so it leaves us with x squared plus 2x minus 3. Factor out the 5 and we can send it over here. So that's 0 divided by 5 is 0. So remember, we have x squared plus 2x minus 3. We have to find two numbers that added up give us 2, and then multiplied give us minus 3. Those two numbers are 3 and minus 1. So we are left with x plus 3 times x minus 1 equals 0, so that x is minus 3 or x equals 1. Okay, so let's replace those values in the respective fractions here. First we replace minus 3 here, 2, here we have minus 3 plus 5, here we have 3 times minus 3 minus 5, and here we have minus 3 squared plus 5. So here we should have 2 over 5 minus 3, that's 2, so it should be 1. That's what we have here. 3 times minus 3 should be 9, minus 9 minus 5 should be minus 14, which is minus 9 minus 5, and 3 squared plus 5, which is 9 plus 5, should be 14. So we have 14 over minus 14 over 14. So that should give us 1 minus 1 equals 0. Here I made a mistake with this minus, which is not, should not be here. Okay, so now we replace 3. X equals 1, and we have 2 over 1 plus 5, and here we have 3 times 1 minus 5 and 1 squared plus 5. So we have 2 over 6, and here we have 3 minus 5, and here we have 1 plus 5. So we have minus 2 over 6. 2 over 6 minus 2 over 6 is 0. That means that both solutions are correct. Okay, so now we go on to the other exercise, which is square root of x plus 3 minus square root of x plus 8 plus 1 equals 0. Okay, so we send this square root of x plus 8 2, the right side, and we have x plus 3, square root of x plus 3 plus 1 equals square root of x plus 8. We square both sides, and then we have that this squared, remember, is this squared plus this squared plus the double product of these two. So we have x. The square of the square root is simply what's written inside the square root. So we have x plus 3. Square of 1 is 1. And the double product of 1 and square root of x plus 3 is 2 times the square root of x plus 3. And the square of the square root of x plus 8 is simply x plus 8. So these two x's cancel out. Here we have 2x plus 3. We send the 3 to this side plus the 1. So that's 8 minus 3 minus 1. That's 8 minus 4, which is 4. We send this 2 over here to divide. So that 4 divided by 2 is 2, and so we are left with the square root of x plus 3 equals 2. We square both sides. The square root of x plus 3 squared is the square root of x plus 3 is simply x plus 3. The square of 2 is 4, so we have x plus 3 equals 4, so that means that x equals 1. Okay, we replace 1 here and here, and we have the square root of 1 plus 3, which is the square root of 4, is 2. Square root of 1 plus 8 is the square root of 9, which is 3. We have 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 plus 1 is 2 minus 3 is minus 1, plus 1 is 0. So that means that our solution, that is x equals 1, is the correct solution. Okay, so on the next video we will work out word problems.